Climate activist Sonam Wangchuk was released from Jodhpur Central Jail on Saturday after the union government decided to revoke his detention with immediate effect. The decision was taken by exercising powers available to the government under the National Security Act, according to an official statement issued earlier in the day. But what was the sequence of events that led to this outcome? Sonam Wangchuk was first detained on September 26, 2025 under the National Security Act, 2 days after violent protests broke out in Leh that left 4 people dead and around 150 injured. Protesters had demanded statehood for Ladakh and its inclusion under the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India by the current government. The centre had justified Wangchuk's detention, alleging that he had incited violence in Ladakh by referring to protests in Nepal and Bangladesh during his public speeches. Immediately after his detention, his wife Gitanjali Angmo moved the Supreme Court of India and filed a habeas corpus petition challenging his detention. The court first took up the case on October 6, 2025 and issued a notice on her plea. In a February 4th meeting of the high-powered committee chaired by Minister of State Nityanand Rai, 2 prominent groups from Ladakh, Leh Apex Body and the Kargil Democratic Alliance, demanded the release of Wangchuk besides asserting other demands.
तो आज गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने वो एक ऐसा डिसीजन लिया गया है कि सोनम वांगचुक जी के ऊपर जो एनएसए लगा था वो आज हटाया, एक ऐसा डिसीजन लिया है। तो मैं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ और वेलकम करता हूँ। साथ ही साथ मैं लद्दाख के वासियों को भी बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ कि हम हमेशा लद्दाख के हित में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने जैसे हमारे लिए जो प्यार लद्दाख के लोगों के था वो आज फिर एक बार गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने दिखाया कि सोनम वांगचुक जी का जो के ऊपर जो केस लगा था उसको हटा के डिसीजन एक ऐसा डिसीजन लिया गया है।
The latest hearing on the case was held on March 10th. The Supreme Court said it would watch videos of Sonam Wangchuk's speeches and reserved its order for March 17th on the plea filed by the jailed climate activist's wife. The court also made it clear that no further arguments would be heard in the case beyond that date.
As far as the detention is concerned, revocation of detention is concerned, the MHA issued a statement and they have said that they will continue to engage peacefully with all the stakeholders, and that's the reason why the revocation of Sonam Wangchuk has happened now. Last September, on 24th September 2025, there was a violence that broke out when protests were going on in Ladakh, after which an FIR was filed by Ladakh police. Now, many were arrested in that FIR, but Sonam Wangchuk was detained under NSA and then he was shifted to Jodhpur jail. His wife then approached the Supreme Court. She filed a habeas corpus and she said that there were no grounds given as to why Sonam Wangchuk was detained, and she in fact said that there is no evidence to show that he indulged in any kind of violence or he instigated the protesters to engage in violence. Now, there is the next date of hearing that would be taking place on 17th of March, in which Supreme Court has said that the government should give the exact transcript of the speeches that he had given, which could have instigated protest and which led to the violence, and it now appears that the government wants to engage.
So the detention has been revoked. The government further said that it has been engaging with the relevant stakeholders and community leaders in Ladakh to address the aspirations and concerns of the people of the region.